So welcome back, my friends, to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video here on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get another challenge. This one's going to be under the hardened category under kitted out, and it's going to be called slow burn, which is to kill a total of 50 special zombies with energy mine while Insta-Kill is active. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and jump straight into this. So as you guys can see, that's what you have to do. I've completed it. 50 is the third tier, so that's how many you have to do in total. The first tier I think is like 5 or something. I can't remember, and then it goes to like 25 or something. And then the third tier is a total of 50. So you got to do 50 in all. Yeah, it's a little bit tedious. Now, there's some ways to make this a little bit easier. So I'm going to kind of explain that here in this video. So obviously, first things first, you're going to want, obviously, energy mine equipped. So we're going to go over to our weapons, our loadout here. So energy mine field upgrade is just going to be this one here. If I go to the augments, now, here's the thing with the augments. I don't think this is working the way it should work, unless it's not supposed to work this way. But basically the one I have was scatter. So when you kind of put the initial blast down, it turns into, like, you know, all these little kind of mines after that detonate again one time each. Now on my last turn, you guys can see actually some gameplay here. I was 49 out of 50 and one of them didn't work. Why? Because it seems as though it was the little mine, not the initial first big blast, but the little mine that killed the special. And I realized that, you know, as I was going through this, I'm like, man, some of these are just not counting. And it kind of clicked. I think that's the reason. I think it has to be the initial first big blast. And again, you would think, I mean, it's still the energy mine, you know, it's still the energy mine field upgrade. It should work, but apparently it doesn't. There's also the increased detonation count and duration of energy mine. Again, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it really works. So you might just want to put an extra charge on for your augment instead. Increase max charges by 1. That'll give you a little bit of extra charges. So maybe that's the best bet. Either way, it seems either it's just bugged and it works when it wants to, but again, I'm pretty sure that it has to be from the initial first kind of blast. The other thing is going to be insta-kill, right? So, for example, if you do have a bunch of these, now these are going to be more common, but if you have in your gobblegums Killjoy, Killjoy is going to obviously help. I mean, I went through a lot of Killjoys. I probably had close to like 30, and I'm down to 8. So yeah, if you go, the other thing I would recommend is going into directed mode. Number 1, gobblegums are free. Number 2, if you actually go to like round 12, or if you go to round, I think 11 or 12 is usually when manglers, like one mangler will spawn every single time. And so if you don't progress, basically the way directed mode works is if you don't progress the challenge or sort of the Easter egg beyond a certain point, it'll cap at a certain round. So you can just keep repeating round 11 or round 12 or whatever. Now it is annoying because there's only one special that spawns every single time, but it's more manageable. It's a little bit more, it's a little easier. And if you are going to be using the insta kills, or so the Killjoy gobblegum, then you know you can get a free gobblegum hit every single round instead of paying 500 essence. Although 500 essence isn't a lot, but as you go through the rounds, it's going to be more and more and more. So that's one way to do it. Our Arsenal Accelerator also to get your field upgrade charged a little bit quicker will also help. That I would, you know, kind of recommend. If you are in normal mode, not the directed mode, and you can get, you know, some of the secret kind of things. I mean, there's going to be one free insta-kill. So for example, if you're in Liberty Falls, it'll be behind the church. I like doing everything in Liberty Falls, just easier. There's a free insta-kill behind the church that I've, you know, showed in other videos 100 times. I got a video kind of going through all of the secret power-ups and stuff. There's also one behind the bus for to kind of max out your field upgrade. But again, that's only going to be one, you know, per game. Now if you're doing this in normal mode though, the other thing is, like, as you progress through the rounds, there is going to be a lot more manglers that start spawning, you know, once you get into like the 20s, the 30s, even if you can get that high. If you're someone who has a lot of experience with zombies and you can you know, you can kind of hold down pretty well, then I would say, yeah, do that, because then, you know, you can knock out multiple special zombies at once. You just got to try to get them to group up together, which could be tricky because they always stop and they shoot you with their mangler cannon, which is super annoying. But if you can get them to group up, then you can knock out more than one in one shot, and that's ideal. Now, the way I did it, you know, without the gobblegums, like, for example, if I'm in directed mode, I like to kind of chill on the rooftop of the bank. It's just kind of the spot. You can pick whatever spot you want. I like to chill there. The mangler will spawn like almost every single round. If the mangler stops spawning, go to a different location for like a round or two, which again, it's just going to keep repeating the same round if you're in directed mode. and then manglers just start spawning again. Sometimes the game just bugs out. Now, that's the best bet that I would go, you know, just kind of fill up your energy mine and then wait for an insta-kill to drop from some of the zombies. You can go for other challenges at the same time, work on camos at the same time, kind of knock out other things. But that's kind of my tips and tricks to get this one done. It is a tedious one. It's a lot of special zombies to kill, and it's so specific. You know, it has to be with the energy mine, and apparently just the initial first blast of the energy mine, and it has to be while insta-kill is active. So it's just getting everything to, you know, kind of line up. It gets a little bit tedious. Like I said, if you can go for the higher rounds, if you're someone that's really, you know, solid at zombies, do that, and you know, you can get more than one per shot, if that makes sense. So hopefully this helped you out. If it did, leave a like, subscribe for more. If you have any other kind of tips and tricks, leave them down in the comments to help everyone else out. And check out all the other guides we have up on the channel. There's just a lot of stuff we've been doing. So hopefully you guys have been finding that useful. Till the next one, game on. We'll see you guys soon.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later!